Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel again. Thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. I truly appreciate you all. Okay, so from today's title you can see that this topic is actually an interesting one, and for everyone coming to Portugal either through study, through the work visa, through the job seeker, this video is actually meant for you and it would help you a whole lot. Okay, so it is very important that when you're migrating to a new country or you're changing an environment, that you understand what the accommodation is. That is how much you're going to pay for rent, how expensive the city that you are migrating into. Yes, most people tend to ignore this aspect. They feel, yes, the moment I come in into a place, the moment I come in into Portugal, yes, I'm going to survive. It is better you plan before you come in. Otherwise, you find out that the little money or the money you bring in into Portugal, that everything will be spent in a few days. Okay, so choosing that better city, choosing that city that you know that you can afford, that city that you know that you can actually pay for before you get a better job, then it should be considered. In this video I will be sharing their website on how you can get a place for yourself. Okay, in Portugal, most jobs that you would see, not all but majority of the jobs that you see are remotely. And so even if you have chosen a village, which is not totally a village, because in Portugal, as I understand, it's every infrastructure that you get in the big city, you also see them in the villages, like light, good roads, buses, trains that will take you to the city where you are going to. So choosing that city that you can afford actually will go a long way to tell if you are going to stay, because most people, they come in and go to a big city and you find out that they are actually frustrated, and some of them might tend to go back to the city, to their countries where they came out from. But in this video I'm going to show you the website, so that right from where you are, for example you are in Nigeria, you can open the website and begin to search for accommodation. Choose cities that you are going to, where you're going to study, where you think the accommodation you can afford. Choose those city, and when you come in, by the time you look at everywhere, you can then begin to adjust yourself. So I'm going to be sharing my screen so you can follow me and we do it together. Okay, so guys, I'm sharing my screen now. This is my default state of my computer and I'm using Google Chrome. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to type the website name, which is Idealista. Idealista. This is the best place where Idealista lista.pt. Okay, yeah, in Portugal, so it's going to be .pt. Okay, for those who don't understand Portuguese, I'm going to change it to English, okay, so that we can go along with me. Here we are renting, we are not buying, we are renting, and it's room that we want. And I'm going to use Avero as an example in this. So if you're going to Lisbon, you type Lisbon. If you're going to Porto, you type Porto. If you're going to Algarve, you type Algarve. So I'm using Avero as an example in this video. Okay, so it's searching. It's brought out map of areas in Aveiro. Okay, we are going to main Aveiro because that's where the university is. I click on Aveiro, it brought out all these areas. So if I search all these areas are close, are in Aveiro, main Aveiro. So if you click on it, you're going to check on Google the distance between the two. But since I've seen University Daddy, okay, as I've seen University Daddy, which is a university area, let me just click on it. Although all those areas also are also close to the university and university area. Okay, so we have seen this one 310, this one 475, another one 350. So depending on your search. Okay, so let's search this, which is the cheapest. Let's see what it entails. We can see 310 per room. It is a shared room. Okay, so they said one rent, two rooms in a T3 furnished close to the university, and they said the expenses are included in the price: water, electricity, gas. So everything, all your bills are already included in it, and I think it's actually a nice one. Okay, so this is the picture of how the apartment would look like. Okay, everything they already put. This is one of the rooms. So depending on what you want, you click on it. If you don't want this room, you can go to another place and search for another area for a room. So basically, this is how you search. This website is actually the best. It gives you idea of how much you're going to pay, so that you prepare yourself before coming to Portugal, or before choosing a city that you think you actually want to. So if it's Aveiro that you're studying, you check Aveiro. If it's Lisbon, you check Lisbon. Okay, just like I've shown you in the previous screen how to click on it, just the same way you are going to click on this website, search on them, you're going to get accommodation there. You're going to know the ranges. But I love the Idealista because it's like the best platform that gives you the right info about price. Like, you meet genuine people in that website, like landlord, agents. You meet genuine people, and at the end you would always see their contacts there, where you can actually contact them and ask for date of seeing, like the day you're going to see the apartment, and everything becomes easier. And you do your payment, and usually in Portugal you pay 1 month ahead. That's, you pay 2 months, 1 month extra. Okay, I hope with this video you understand better. So now you can see for yourself, you can now choose a better place for yourself. Like I said before, that before now accommodation don't used to be expensive, but then we noticed that the British and the Americans are now migrating into the country, and this now made accommodation to be scarce and expensive. Okay, but now you can now pattern yourself, you can now tell yourself, you can choose for yourself the area that you think you can actually afford. I hope this video helps one or two persons, and if it has, please don't forget, if you have not subscribed, subscribe to this video. And if you have not liked the video, please kindly do that. That's what I'm asking you. And also share me out. Okay, share this video. With all these things, it motivates me to want to do more. Okay, thank you so much, and see you in my next video. Bye bye. Ciao.